Aquarius Rising April 2022 is an exciting month of money coming through as living situation changes. If you are excited to dive into what the astrology, and then I actually have a new oracle deck I'm excited to use, what that has to say for your rising sign for this April, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're always up to date with what the stars have in store for you. Hi, I'm Maren. I am an astrologer. I'm a crypto trader and investor, and I make these videos every month. So if you're new here, welcome. And if you're back, happy to see you again. I am a tropical Western astrologer using whole sign houses, mainly focusing on Hellenistic Greek astrology. So that's a little background about me. And every month I make these rising sign videos. I make overall forecasts, and I also have the 2022 forecast out. So you can watch all your videos on my channel. So starting out the month on the 1st, there's a new moon in your Aries 3rd house. New moons are new beginnings. They define the month on a note of inspiration. And for you, it's around your 3rd house of productivity, writing, content, and day-to-day information of routine, how you're getting the news. Could also be your commuting or day-to-day like neighborhood kind of routine. So you could be starting out on a new that girl routine of waking up, doing this sort of thing. It could also be that you have a new writing project or something a bit more productive based that you're doing. On the 4th through the 6th, Mars will conjoin Saturn in your 1st house. This is very serious, very dedicated, and probably means that you're playing the bad guy, or at least feeling like the villain in a lot of situations, as you have no time for bullshit. So it is a lot of weight on your shoulders, but it's you taking on that weight. It's a little bit, I'd rather have this in my 1st house than, happening to me in another area of life. On the 6th, Venus enters your Pisces 2nd house. So Venus is exalted in Pisces, and for you, Pisces is your 2nd house of income and spending. So I love this month for you to make money, possibly buy some cool shit with it. And on the 7th through the 17th, Jupiter will conjoin Neptune in this part of your chart. So it's incredibly euphoric. Looks like you might be getting a lot of investments back or just a sudden lump sum. Do be careful about overspending when you feel like this will never end though, because sometimes we can become a little bit naive or just rose-colored glasses thinking that the funds will never stop coming in. On the 15th, Mars enters your 2nd house, which might be a wake-up call as to what you need to actually do with this money. It can't just sit there. You need to be doing things with it. There might be some trouble in handling that. On the 16th, there's then a full moon in your Libra 9th house. The 9th house deals with foreign travel or higher education, and full moons are times of letting go or release. So you could be tying up a trip. You could be tying up plans for a trip to travel abroad, or a degree that you're achieving. Could also be that you're paying off a degree actually with all the 2nd house things as well. Then on the 18th, there's a Mercury-Uranus conjunction in your 4th house of living situation and family. Mercury-Uranus represents very sudden news and very sudden plans changing around information. So you might be suddenly changing your living situation due to new information, or suddenly getting news that your living situation is allowed to change. On the 27th to 28th, Venus and Neptune together in your 2nd house is more dreamy financial energy, honestly. But with Pluto stationing direct in your Capricorn 12th house from the 29th onward, you're suddenly rethinking some psychological or spiritual changes, getting a little bit of cold feet as to some new things that you might be holding yourself accountable to spiritually or psychologically. And we end the month on the 30th with a solar eclipse in your Taurus 4th house, a huge, radical, fast-paced new beginning around living situation that will be a catalyst for a lot of life changes over the year ahead, especially financially, given that Venus and Jupiter are conjunct in your 2nd house. So maybe you're even purchasing the home of your dreams. So if you have any thoughts, any news, or anything that you expect will be coming up for you for this April, feel free to let me know down below, and would love to hear what you all are doing this month. The elemental oracle deck card that we have here for Aquarius Risings is Purity. Ice. So even just immediately when I see this, I think of the hardening of watery inspiration into something tangible, like you're literally getting the home of your dreams. The way forward is clear. See nature in its purity. Let it comfort you and strip away what is unnecessary. Freeze out what is not a benefit to you at this time. When you look at things clearly, there will be a purity to the situation. So simplicity, purity, take the ideas you have and do the most logical thing with the funds, which are just simply the energy that you're being given. And that's a wrap. I hope that this April is positive for you. I hope you're looking forward to things. And if not, then I too am kind of like, what's fucking gonna be happening? But sending all the best wishes, here to listen, here to hear about what you all are doing for the month ahead. And I look forward to seeing you in May.